Somewhere between the edge of being alive and feeling dead.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are running on episode number 3 of a 5-part series up to the Moose River route. And today's episode we are heading up towards the Resplendent Valley to the Reef Glacier, as you can see in the track there. And this was just pure bushwhacking. I mean, there were a few places we found some horse trail, but for the majority of this track, it was bushwhacking. We kind of looked on some maps and we looked at a route and we went ahead and went up to this waterfall, which was falling down from the glacier, and pretty epic views. Pretty awesome area, and highly recommend. Just so many unique views and things to see in this area. Little caves and all kinds of large boulders, as tall as me, and canyons and waterfalls, and just really epic. The kind of stuff that a lot of explorers would love to see. So Gerald and I made it up to the base of the falls, and on the way back a thunderstorm hit, and you can see our tents here. We're hanging on for dear life, and you'll see in the video clips everything that transpired through the day. But here the track starts off near where we set up camp. We follow the creek around the corner there, and right after this corner it gets really steep. There's a canyon, and we found a horse trail that kind of went up through the bush, back down onto the sand flats, and just kind of between those flats and the forest we kind of navigated our way up towards that waterfall that you could see from the distance towards the glacier. And once we got sort of out of the flats into the more rocky area, there's a bunch of climbing you had to do, had to figure out where to go. And there's a section here right after this canyon where the mountain is very flat. And if you get caught in a rainstorm up there, the whole side of the mountain's like a 45-degree angle, so you have to really be careful. But all in all, fantastic area. There's creek crossings. You got to watch the time of day that you cross, because the water does rise. Anyways, hope you like the video. Morning everybody, it's right around 7 a.m. We got our tent set up right here. We are heading up the Resplendent floodplains here. We're going to see what's around this corner. Looking at the Reef Glacier up there. Looking at Resplendent Mountain and a bunch of glaciers up there. Hopefully we can look down the valley this way. But yeah, we just a quick note about the Resplendent Creek here. Further down where we crossed, it wasn't too bad, but up here it's extremely cold. So if you make plans, you may want to really double think if you're gonna cross over here, because it's extremely cold. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 0 degrees right around there or something. Just squeezing my water filter, my hands are getting numb. So it's very cold here, and we'll get you some more intel up here. Walking on the floodplain here. There's glaciers everywhere towards Resplendent, and even more glaciers on the left. Look at this craziness. You can see where this river gets the bulk of its water. Just a huge valley of ice and snow up there. Other side of that stuff is Mount Robson. All right, so we're above the Resplendent on the side of the mountain here. This is what it looks like. This is what you have to bushwhack through to get to the corner where it picks up again with the floodplain. All right, we're popping down to the Resplendent flats. We just popped out. That's where the corner is. Wasn't too bad going. We're definitely at a canyon here. You can see slopes on both sides. We'll have to climb up this stuff and see how we can get through here. Look at this trail.
Yeah, we need to follow. That's where the horses are going.
See it?
No doubt.
Is this horse? Look at it.
I see it. That's a horse trail.
Dude.
You gotta follow that out. I wonder if we should mark it.
All right, I'm popping down the canyon to this little creek here. Looks pretty neat.
That's really easy there.
Yeah.
Now we have to decide what we're doing.
All right, we just popped on the side of the canyon. Just following the gravel bar as far as we can. Heading in the bush again. Gerald just popped down the ridge. All right, back onto the floodplain. Gerald, we just found another horse trail. And there's the Reef Glacier up there, a little closer to the waterfalls. Resplendent Valley, all here, my friends. Look at it all. Making our way up towards the Reef Glacier. Starting to see some pretty big waterfalls billowing down. Probably a good few kilometers at least from here. And just look at it. Alright, so we're at the north end here and probably going to have to do a bit of bushwacking. Alright, so we're popping right down again. Looks like there's some rocks and gravel here. We'll follow for a while. Go slow. Yep. Yep.
A little deep, but that's okay.
Yeah.
They don't feel very good.
Yeah. Looks like there's a cave right there. Canyon there, canyon over there. Waterfalls up there. Up this canyon, no safe way, so we're going to try to go around the other side here to see what we get. Here comes Gerald. Almost up on the bench.
Yeah, I'm just looking. That's a big step. I'm just
Right
trying
there.
to find my easiest step. Yeah. Go ahead. I'll let you go. You're moving way faster than I am.
Pretty beautiful. All right, we're heading up this ridge line. See how close to the falls we can get. It's looking pretty sketchy around the corner, but should be able to get to that corner. That's a nice backdrop. Real close to the headwaters. Coming in hot to the canyon. Sure is beautiful up here. Pretty cool. I'm gonna go right here. That's as close as I get. Wow. Wowzers. Look at these weird giant boulders just scattered here in this valley. It's like a monolith right there in front of me. Probably peeling off the mountain there. Boy, is it cool and nice in here. Not breeze from the river. Coming down the mountain there. Find our way down these cliff bands. No big deal. Good a spot as any. go up, just stay to the right, and it's much easier going than trying to fight through these banded cliff sections. Little trick note, these are very smooth rock. If you're crossing this when it's wet or raining, you're probably going to slide a fair distance and hurt yourself, so take note of that. Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't go there. Good night. That is a cliffhanger. We would have been in serious trouble. Oh, here we go. Climbing down these bands to the edge of the sandbars, gravel bars, whatever. No biggie. It's all kind of steps, gradual. Now Gerald's turn. Good to go. Alright, we're heading up this side creek, and then we're going to pop into the bush up here, hoping that it's a better way back. Maybe we'll find that horse trail that we have waypoints for, we'll see. And you can see this creek is flowing in the spring. Look at all these rocks, they just push right into the forest. This place is a monster in the spring. Right now it's just a little creek over there, but so this creek comes down here and it turns there, but this is the overflow. We're going to follow these rocks for a bit. It'll make easy work for a little while. All right, we took that turn off, and out here it's looking pretty good. A lot more open here than bushwhacking near the river. All right, here we are, popped out into the flats again.
Hopefully the water's not too deep, we can get our poles down.
It's not too deep.
Oh, good. That's the big thing, the poles.
Let's go slow. We're good. We got our solution. It gets deeper over here though. Might want to sidestep. It's all you. It's the first part sketchy, but it's shallow. But be careful because it gets deep as you come down. Yeehaw!
Little sketch in the
It
middle.
was. Come on. TNT, it's always sketch.
Little sketch in the middle.
Little sketch. Making our way bushwhacking. And very light thunder shower. Saw some lightning right there. And there it is. Going in just in case we catch it. We got out of there just in time. Because now thunder and lightning is just roaring. And this creek, or one of the side creeks, rose 2 feet since this morning. So yeah, heading into this territory, you gotta watch it. Right, found the horse trail again. And we're pretty happy that we got an actual trail to follow. All right, we're popping out of the bush, back onto the floodplains for our final walk back to the tents. Now, looks like the tent is collapsed from that windstorm, so I'll have to reset it up. Right, so we were up at the falls of that glacier, the Reef Glacier. Tent had been collapsed, but now it's all reset up and drying out my sleeping bag. Got a little bit of water, but not much. All right, so it is 6:30. Forecast did say around 6-ish there would be some potential heavy thunders, only 30%. We're hearing thunder there. I saw lightning earlier, hoping to see the lightning. This is the backside. Reef Glacier, Resplendent. And then that's towards the Moose River, which is the trail. Oh yeah, you can start seeing it blow. We're hanging on for life, folks.
You okay over there?
Yeah, tent peg came out. I'm just holding it all down.
I'm holding mine and I'm holding the pole right now, but I can come over as soon as you pass.
Does this not look nuts? Well, it's just after 9 o'clock. Looking up the Resplendent Valley again. This will be our last night in this part. We are going to be heading back down towards the horse camp. See if we can get there further. And between tomorrow and the next day, we'll be out of the park.